I'm a sentimental type. I tend to spend a lot of my time looking back rather than forward. And it's for that reason that on the potato machine, the very, very low spec, though recent Hewlett-Packard bog standard, throw it around the room quality laptop that I bought maybe 6 months ago for about £100 second hand, and it wasn't really worth that. I thought I would have a little bit of a play on it, see whether modern systems could run on it alright. Now, I've opened it up before, I've upped the RAM, and I've stuck in an SSD. This machine currently has no moving parts. There's no fan in it, because it's not got that kind of processor that will build up any particular heat. It's got a heat sink that leads to the fan vent at the side, and it's just a heat sink, nothing more. No moving parts, no fan, no spinning rust. Hard drive, this is all basically static. Probably a bad choice of word, but there are no moving parts except for the lid when you open it and shut it. That's it, literally it. So anyway, long-winded way of saying, I've done my best to make this machine slightly more serviceable, and I wanted to see if a modern Linux system would run on it. So I revisited one of my old loves from a long, long time ago. Well, maybe about 6 years, 5-6 years now. 5-6 years. I used to do the wallpapers for this distribution, or a lot of them. This is Ubuntu Mate, and this is Ubuntu Mate 2210. And I've got it in the traditional layout, and I've chosen the where is it? Change the background. You can do all here. The theme I've changed to, it's basically Yaru, isn't it? Because I wanted a light theme to remind me of the golden days of Hardy Heron as much as I possibly can. Although, we're a long way away from those days when it was Ubuntu was Linux for human beings. Now it's Linux for Canonical, and pushes their aims rather than brings people together. The values have changed an awful lot. Now it's Canonical's way or the highway. So, such are the times that we live in. Anyway, I thought I would see how this runs on this piece of very, very poor hardware. So if we go to what is it, administration, no, it's not there, is it? Where is the thing that I want? System tools, system monitor, boom, here we go. So as you see, we've got a 2-core chip in there. It's N something or other, is like the equivalent of an atom on the old netbooks. This is a very potatoey machine, which is why it's got this wallpaper. It's using 1.1 gigs, but I am screencasting, so fair play. And it's probably looking for updates. Ubuntu being Ubuntu. Oh yeah, so there we go. We're a Celeron CPU N3060, 1.6 gigahertz, either 2 cores or 2 threads at the very least. We're using the Intel graphics because, I didn't update the memory apparently, so it's just a 3.7 gig, which is a 4 gig chip. And this is 2210 Kinetic Kudu, and this is literally what the machine is. It's a Hewlett-Packard 14 BS0 range, and this is bottom of that range. And it's okay. It's the sort of thing that you could take on the train and not worry too much if you dropped it off the table. It's tough enough as well, by the way. It's completely plastic, and I think it could take a few knocks. And with having no moving parts, you're not going to jar a hard drive, and you're not going to dislodge or disorient a fan, because there is no fan and there is no hard drive. Okay, so results is the processes that are running. Yeah, good old System D. Yeah, System D, and of course we've got snaps, haven't we? Because this is Ubuntu, this bugger is a snap. So, let's see how many snaps we got on there. I've been trying, when I've been installing stuff on here, to go through and choose the actual deb file install rather than the snap. So we should only really have the core, we'll see. Yeah, we've got core, Firefox, the GNOME, GTK, Snap and everything, and the Ubuntu Map Welcome. So yeah, literally we've only got the snaps that come with it. Now Wimpy is a big fan of snaps, as is Popey, but Popey has gone out of his way after being an advocate for the snaps and tried to push them everywhere he can. He now no longer works for Canonical, as far as I can tell. He's certainly not for the Snap team, and he's been posting ways of getting rid of Snap from your Ubuntu system, so well, good on him for that. It's nice that he's finally seen the light. We all hate it. Most people hate snaps. If anyone uses a container app, it's more than likely going to be a Flatpak, or in my case, because it's so portable, an app image. I will use app images, but I'm not a Flatpak fan and I'm not a snaps fan by any measure. So what am I doing with this? Yeah, I'm just having a little trip down memory lane, seeing what this little laptop's capable of, and revisiting an old friend. And you know, it's a crummy laptop, but if it can run a modern Ubuntu system adequately, which this does, it's doing pretty well. I might keep it around. Not sure I'll keep the Ubuntu around though, not on this potato. Anyway, just letting you know how things are, what things are. I've got another thing to tell you about later, but that's for another video. One man's trash is another man's treasure. Look out for that one. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you later. Adios, amigos.